So this is a review of the Amplo motorhome hydraulic levelling system. I've just had it installed on my old motorhome here, so we're just going to give it a go. We're just parked up at the side of the road here. It's got a control panel which is mounted in this instance down by the driver's seat, and it shows two spirit levels, the front to back spirit level and the side to side spirit level, and the fact that the symbol there and the bubbles are within the areas means that we are ready to self-level. So we start that just by pressing the A, and that is all you have to do, and then the system starts. So we'll see it's lowering the left front leg first, because that's where it needs the most levelling, and then you can see the right hand leg coming down, and now it's lifting the front up. And you can see the front wheels off the ground because it's so slopey. And now it's moving on to the back levellers, which are coming down now. That's my squeaky suspension bushes, and there we are. And then when you look at the spirit levels now, you can see that she is levelled, and that is it done. So it takes a couple of minutes, and you can see this is what you end up with. Go back to that view, you can see that the near side wheel is quite a long way off the ground, and that wheel is less so, and that is now level. That makes a surprising amount of difference when you are just trying to go about your motorhome life. So that is the levelling jacks deployed, and she is nice and level now. So equally, to go back to a driving position, that is fully automated. If we go round to the control panel, we look at the level bubbles, they are level, and then we just press the retract button. You can see straight away the level bubbles moving, and then underneath we will see that the jacks are going up. So it doesn't take very long. Takes about a minute, I guess, and then it goes back to that symbol to signify that the jacks are fully retracted. It's as simple as that. So another benefit of these levelling jacks is that you can lift the axles in order to work on the vehicle. So using the remote control there, you just must do them in pairs, so that either lifts one side or the front or the back, but not jacks individually. And so you can just lift, and sorry about the road noise, and just lift the vehicle up like that, so that you can carry out any servicing that you need to do. So if you needed to change your tyres, then you could. So then you can go back down again and lift them up. And then you could lift the side up. So we'll just move that one down. It helps if I press the right button. And that's just touching now. And then what I'll do, if I press those two, it will then lift up the side of the vehicle. So there, now that back wheel is off the ground, and so is the front. So now I could swap those two wheels if I needed to, which I will at some point. So that's just another very handy feature of this device. And then again, to retract, you can see the spirit levels. You can see it's lifted up at the side, and then you just press the button again. And that will fully retract all the jacks. And then you're good to go. And when it's finished, it will stop beeping. So the beeping's there to remind you that you can't drive, and there we are. And it's finished. There we are. So here we have the front rams. They are bolted to the chassis, and as you can see, they've got a little heel that sits under the chassis that takes the weight. So it's just a straight bolt-on fitment. And then the hydraulic pipes that run back, and the battery feed from the starter battery. And there's the near side battery ram. That's the adjustable foot, and here's the rear setup. And again, it just sits on the rear chassis and just bolts through on original fittings, I understand. And then on a motorhome there's plenty of room for all the pipes and cables. That's the top of the pump unit, and the black box contains the gyroscope for the levelling. That's my twin leaf rear suspension and airbags. And you can see the rams aren't really extended very far at all at the moment. So it's pretty hefty cabling. That silver thing there is the manual override, so that you can pump it up or down by hand if there's an electrical failure. That's got the fuses in it and the gyroscope for the levelling.